Hey, it's Quadix here. Today we'll be doing What If Naruto got banished from the village after Sasuke left. I think this is part 22, and I'm pretty sure I said the title wrong, but we probably already know what it is. Please go watch What If Naruto Got an Ancient Sharingan Part 3. I explained what I'm going to do for 500 subscribers, which is I'm going to be uploading an hour episode, What If, and what I'm going to be doing for 1,000 subscribers, which is video longer than 7 hours. That's going to be fun. For that video, I'm probably going to make it like 7 different what ifs, and each one is an hour. Not sure about that. I talked more about it on that video, so make sure to go check it out. It's at the end of that video. And let's get into this. Double uploads. I'm gonna be making my own spin-off version of this story, which I got recommended in the comments. I wrote half of the chapter. I'm probably gonna write the other half during school tomorrow. Yeah, let's get into this. Previously, Naruto was on the boat. He had a couple of flashbacks about his past and how he got so strong and where he was. And right now he's in the Hiyashi land. That's where we are. It's another flashback. I think it's the second one about them. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get into this. I'm hungry, so this video might be short. Flashback. 6 months passed since Naruto arrived at the Minato clan compound. Naruto ignored most of Ryo's nieces and other female relatives, attempting at him. He also ignored the village's females' advances. Naruto was going to a store in town to get some ramen. As he was walking down the street, he saw some kids Hayami's age teasing her. Hayami is a loser, purple-haired freak, bookworm nerd. Hayami started crying as the kids continued to tease her. Cry baby, Hayami is a cry baby. One of the boys teasing her pushed her on the ground. He went to kick her but found that something was holding him a few inches above the ground. Hayami looked up through her tears, elevating her voice out of joy. Naruto Nisan. The kid looked back to see who had him captive. He saw a teen about his sister's age holding him with a serious look on his face. Their attention was broken when a teen and a couple of her friends walked onto the scene. The girl waved at Naruto, who glanced at her. Hello, Naruto-kun, the girl said with an emphasis on the kun. The girl recognized Naruto was holding her brother in his hands. What did my brother do, Naruto-kun? Naruto threw the kid at her feet. He was picking on the little girl. If I see him picking on her again, he won't get off so easy. I apologize for his actions. So what do you go to say for yourself, young man? The girl said with an angry look on her face. The boy and his friends looked at Hayami. We're sorry. Naruto then turned his back on the crowd and continued with his business. Hayami saw Naruto walking away and ran up to him. Thank you for saving me, Naruto Nisan. Where are you going? Can I come along? She asked with a pleading look in her eyes. Naruto looked at the girl for a moment. She's just like me in a sense. The villagers don't hate her, but her peers look down on her. Come on, let me treat you to some ramen. Her eyes became wide and glossy. Really, Naruto Nisan? You mean it? Just come on before I change my mind, Naruto said, walking off. The girl quickly caught up. 5 months passed since then, and Hayami was the only person that Naruto was friendly with. He showed respect to her parents, but with her, he found someone he truly cared for. It was Hayami's bedtime, and Naruto was in the room with her. Naruto Nisan, you're leaving in a month, right? She said with sadness in her voice. Yes, Hayami, I'll be leaving in a month. I have things to take care of, but don't worry, you will see me again, he assured the little girl. Naruto Nisan, can you tell me a bedtime story? The girl asked. Naruto thought about a story he could tell her. He finally got it. Okay, there was once this great demon known as the Kyuubi. No one knows his reasons, but the great demon attacked the ninja village known as Konoha. The Kyuubi kitsune attacked the village, destroyed a lot of things, and killed a lot of people. Naruto Nisan, I don't like this story. I'm scared, the little girl said. He smiled at her. Don't worry, because the village's hero shows up. Oh, so what happens when the hero shows up? The hero shows up and vows to defeat the monster, but the only way that he could defeat the monster was to seal it in the belly of a newborn. He did this, thus saving the village from the Kyuubi. Naruto stated. Did the kid die? She asked. No, the kid is very much alive. You see, the kid grew up with villagers who hated him because they thought that he was the fox. He had no family and no friends. One day, when the kid was 12, he was banished from his village. He now roams the globe, but no one knows where he is for sure, Naruto said. Oh, that is a very sad story, Naruto Nisan. I hope that he finds happiness. If I knew him, I would be his friend. He didn't choose to have the monster sealed in him. I hope I get to meet him someday so I can be his friend. Naruto Nisan, would you be his friend too? Hayami asked the boy she called brother. Naruto smiled and ruffled her hair. Yes, Hayami, I would be his friend. Get some sleep. You have school in the morning. She sat up and gave him a hug. I love you, Naruto. Good night. I love you, Naruto Nisan. Naruto's eyes widened at the last statement. Nobody has ever said that to him. He shook off his shock and looked at the girl with a smile forming on his face. I love you too, Hayami. Naruto walked out of the room and closed the door behind him. He turned to his left to see Kaori leaning against the wall. That story. It was about you, wasn't it? Kaori asked. Naruto nodded. He was about to walk away when her voice stopped him. You know, Naruto, not everyone sees you as a monster. From hearing what Hayami said about wanting to be your friends, it is safe to say that she doesn't see you that way, and neither do I. The clan head's wife stated to the boy. I told her the story to see what she would think. Now I know that if she ever finds out, that she won't treat me any different. It's late. I'm going to bed. Good night, Kairo-san, Naruto said before heading to his bedroom. Good night, Naruto, the lady said before walking off to her room. The months went by fast and Naruto was now ready to leave. He decided to take Erosenin up on his offer, so his next goal was to find the perverted hermit. Naruto was at near the stairs that were 8 stories high and lead back to the village. Everyone from the clan was gathered. Ryo spoke. Naruto, we're sure going to miss you. We sure are going to miss you around here. He's right, Naruto. I don't think my nieces want you to leave. They all look sad, Karo said to the blonde. Well, I have more training to do, but don't worry, I'll visit when I get the chance, Naruto told everyone. You promise, Naruto Nisan? Hayami asked with tears in her eyes. He walked up to the girl and bent down to her height. Of course. He then took a gold necklace with a fox pendant from his pants pocket and put it around the girl's neck. He then pulled his out from under his shirt. This chain here symbolizes our friendship, Hayami. It also shows that no matter where you are, I'm always with you. If you happen to be in danger, the necklace is also to show that I will be there to save you. Like you saved me, Naruto thought to himself. He stood up and rubbed her head. I hope you liked it and will treasure it as much as I treasure mine. I will treasure it always, Naruto Nisan. Thank you for giving it to me. She jumped onto his arms and hugged him. Naruto returned the embrace. He put the girl down. Well, I have to go. Ryo-sensei, thanks for the sword. It's much better than my previous one. Where is the sword that you originally had when you came here? Ryo asked. I sealed it inside of a scroll. He then turned to Ryo's wife. Thank you, Kare-san, for understanding. I have to go, everyone. I will see you all soon. Naruto waved to everyone before running down the steps that curved around the mountain that the clan's house sat on. Naruto reached the end of the steps to see a man he hadn't seen in a long time sitting on a frog. Erosenin, what are you doing here? Naruto asked, shocked to see him. I'm here to see if you're going to accept the offer I gave you 3 years ago, Jiraiya informed the blonde. I was actually about to come look for you. Well, no matter. Let's go. Lead the way, Erosenin, Naruto said. End of flashback. I trained with Jiraiya for a year, then I left him to wander around. Not entirely true. I did defeat the 3 Akatsuki members, but they don't know but they don't need to know that. Maybe I should tell them. It would definitely make Sasuke jealous with envy. Nah, they don't need to know how strong I have truly become just yet, Naruto thought. So Naruto, how and when did you meet Yumi? Hinata asked. Flashback. A year had passed since the Akatsuki had fallen. Naruto had engaged three members at separate times. The easiest of the three was Bai Husho, who was a Reinin. Naruto won that fight with little effort. The next ninja was Kazuya Ang, who was anything but easy. He fought Ang 2 months after his battle with Hoshu. In order to defeat Gemstone, he had to lower the level of the gravity seal to 1. While training with Jiraiya, it was at level 2. He won the battle with minor damage. His next opponent was the strongest of them all. He fought Tosuko a month later. Naruto had to drop his gravity seals and remove his weight stickers completely to keep up with Tosuko, a missing link from the cloud. The battle was fierce, but Naruto had won barely. He smiled at his accomplishment. Since then, he had raised the gravity seal level to 3. Naruto was walking down a street in a village in Sun Country on a beautiful sunny day, looking for a clothes shop to buy a shirt. He walked past an alley and saw about 3 guys harassing a girl who was about his age. Naruto decided to help. He beat the guys up and chased them off. He then helped the girl up and she introduced herself. Hi, I'm Yumi. You are? Naruto. It's nice to meet you, Yumi-san, Naruto said to the girl. It's nice to meet you too. You saved me from those guys. If you hadn't come along, they probably would have raped me. She was revolted by that thought. She broke herself from her thought and looked back at the blonde. As a token of my appreciation, I would like to cook you dinner, if that's okay. Okay, Naruto followed the girl to her house. She invited him and introduced him to her mother. She told her mother all about what happened. Naruto stayed at dinner with the ladies and was about to leave when they offered him to stay the night. He declined at first, but they kept insisting, so he caved and decided to stay. A day turned into a week, and a week turned into 2 months. Naruto was living with them. During this time, him and Yumi had started dating. Naruto and Yumi were walking in the village holding hands. Naruto had offered to take her out to eat at a local outdoor restaurant. They took their seat and ordered their food. Naruto noticed that there were some nins from Rain talking amongst each other. He decided to eavesdrop. I wonder if the samurai Ryo will comply. If he doesn't, then his daughter is going to die, the Rain nin said. It's good that our Amekage and Iwu Tsuchikage has come to an alliance. If Ryo trained both of our soldiers in his sword style, then we would be a very powerful ninja village, the other nin said. Naruto clenched his teeth at what he heard. He stood up from the table. Yumi, I'm sorry, but something has come up. I have to leave ASAP. She frowned at him, then nodded. Okay, let's go. It took Naruto and Yumi 10 minutes to get to her house. He wasted no time throwing some clothes in his backpack. Yumi wondered why he was in a rush. Naruto, what's the rush? You just came back from a 4-day mission yesterday. Why are you leaving so soon? I heard that my little sister was just kidnapped. I'm going to Sea Country to see my sensei, Naruto said while throwing clothes in his backpack. The young man, now known as the Golden Fox, finished packing his bag. He walked up to Yumi. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I don't know how long I will be gone, but I will be back. She gave him a hug. Naruto broke the hug and ran out the door. His destination? Sea Country. Please, Hayami, be safe, was the thought that ran through his head. End of flashback. So you immediately took off to Sea Country? Why not confront the nins in town about the information? Hanabi said to the Kyuubi container. That seems logical, but they already stated that she was still alive. I needed to go to see Ryo Sensei and find out more about the kidnapping. Naruto explained his reasons to the younger Hyuga. Flashback. Naruto had arrived in Sea 2 days later. He went straight to the manor. He was informed by Ryu and the council were in the conference room. Naruto burst through the doors, causing everyone to turn their heads and jump slightly. When everyone saw him, they looked at him with sad eyes knowing he was there. Naruto didn't pay attention to the others. He immediately looked at Ryo. Where is she? He demanded. Rio looked at his apprentice for minutes before speaking. Last I got word, she was in Rain Country. The Amakage has informed that she will be escorted to Earth Country in 2 days. From that point, I have a week to decide, or they will start to send me pictures and video feeds on what they are doing to her until I give in. So what are you just going to sit on your asses and do nothing? The anger was clear in his voice. He looked down for a split second before looking back at Naruto. Yes, I am going to train their soldiers. I am sorry, but my family is more important to me than my technique or fighting style. Don't look at me like that, Naruto. I know the consequences and what will come of this, but my back is against the wall and I must do what I can. It's true that I'm the head of this clan, but that comes second to being a father. I will be leaving in the morning, Naruto. You're welcome to join. No, Naruto said. You don't want to help get back Hayami-sama. I thought she means a lot to you, Shinji stated. She does. That's why I will be going by myself. I will inform you when I have her, Naruto said, walking to the exit. You're not going alone. She's my daughter and I will protect her. Rio got up and walked over to Naruto. I know she's special to you, Naruto, but she's special to me too. Well, to this together, Naruto. Naruto broke down and started to cry. His sensei quickly hugged him. I promised that I would protect her, but this happens. It's okay, Naruto. We'll get her back. He never finished his words. Naruto hit a pressure point on the back of his neck, causing the man to hit the ground. He turned and walked away. When he got near the exit, he stopped and looked back to everyone. When he wakes up, tell him I'm sorry. I'll be back here with Hayami in a week. Naruto, don't be foolish. What do you plan to do against an army of nins? Shinji asked. That's easy. If they get in my way, they will die. Naruto exited, leaving the council in shock. Naruto wasted no time running away from the mansion. His destination, Rain Country. I should arrive in Rain Country in 2 days. Hayami, I'm coming. Hold on. Naruto thought as he ran. Naruto had arrived in Rain Country 2 days later. By keeping his ear to the ground, he got word of Hayami's location. She was at a camp a few miles away from Ame village. Naruto wasted no time reaching the camp. He walked into a grassy field and saw a lot of tents. Naruto walked slowly into the camp when two shurikens flew at his feet, causing him to halt. You're passing through a ninja camp. Turn and head another way or die, the Rainin said to Naruto. I'm not a civilian. The sword on my back should indicate that. I'm just looking for a friend. Naruto pulled out a picture that he had of Yumi. Did you by any chance see my friend here? Naruto noticed that more nins appeared surrounding him. One of the nins in the back spoke, causing him to turn around. So you have come for the little girl. She's not here. She left this location yesterday. No, that it matters. You will never reach her because you will die here. Nin were about to attack when a voice stopped him. Wait. The nin who spoke landed in front of Naruto. If it isn't Naruto Uzumaki, the golden fox. How appropriate and ironic. He said the last part indicating that he knew what Naruto had sealed inside of him. So you're the kid who is listed in the bingo book as a B-rank nin. I don't see a traveling buddy Kaito here with you. Where is he? Naruto continued to stare at the man before him. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rokusho Ayo, former shinobi of the Leaf. I don't care where you're from, but since you do know about me, you should know what I am capable of. Naruto told the man before him. Yes, but there are over 100 nins here varying from chunin to jonin. Be smart, Naruto, and just leave. I will allow you to leave if you turn around. Ayo smiled at Naruto, waiting for him to just turn around and leave. You're in my way. Move or die. Your choice. Ayo snapped his fingers. The field was soon covered with nins. You left me no choice. Kill him now, and leave his body over here for the crows. The nins rushed Naruto, who performed his swamp of the underworld technique, causing the nins that charged in blindly to sink in the muddy swamp. Naruto's hand seals were too fast to the naked eye. When he brought his hands together, it was evident that he was going to perform a fire technique. Katun! Gokakyu no Jutsu. The flames indicated about one third incinerated about one third of the ninjas at the camp. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. The battle is started. It's not over yet. I'm gonna end it here because it hit 20 minutes, and if it's longer, it's gonna take longer to upload, and I don't get to eat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please watch What If Naruto Got an Ancient Sharingan Part 3, and please subscribe, please comment, please like. I would appreciate a lot. And yeah, that's it. Bye.